Here are the two schools for tonight's show, Lacovia High and Spalding High. This is the 45th season of TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz. Lacovia High is represented today by Team Captain Javon Brown, Moesha Williams, Kahim Newsom, and Jermaine Hibbert. And Spalding High is represented today by Team Captain Romario Campbell, Shanique Dixon, Demar Lorraine, and Tanisha Borland. Only one of these teams will move on to round two. Hello again and welcome to the sixth match in round one of TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz. I'm your host, Jean-Paul Manu. Your judges this evening again are Dr. Patrick Stevens for the sciences and Lily Samuels for the arts. It all comes down to this. 64 high schools across Jamaica have entered the challenge, but do they have the skill, the knowledge, and the temperament to move on to the next round? Let's get right into the action. It's time for the opening challenge. In this section, teams will be asked questions alternately and will receive 1 point for each correct answer. Earlier, we had the toss. Spalding won and decided to send Lacovia in to bat first. This section lasts for 5 minutes, so please, may I have 5 minutes on the clock. We begin as usual with Bible knowledge. Lacovia, Moab was the first son of which Bible patriarch?
Was.
That's incorrect. Lot. Bible knowledge for Spalding. Who was Ithamar's father?
That is
David.
Incorrect. Aaron. Biology for Lacovia. The abbreviation PE refers to a sudden blockage in a lung artery. What does PE stand for?
That would be potassium.
Okay, that's a pulmonary embolism. Spalding, biology, what is the everyday term for a thrombus?
Heartbeat.
That's incorrect. A blood clot. English language for Lacovia, give a 9-letter word starting with I, which means hot-tempered.
Ignorant.
That's incorrect. Not a bad guess, though. Irascible. English language for Spalding, give an 8-letter word starting with I, which means indwelling or inherent.
that is
Indicted.
Sorry?
Indicted.
That's incorrect. Immanent. Local and international affairs for Lacovia. A visual clue. Look at the monitor and identify this person, please.
Evan Wellington.
Opposition MP, correct. Local and international affairs for Spalding. Look at the monitor and identify this person, please.
that is
Julian Robinson.
That's incorrect. James Robertson, also an opposition MP. General knowledge for Lacovia. Which Asian philosopher's name literally means Master Kong?
Yujang.
That's incorrect. Confucius. Spalding. Which Asian leader's name meant great soul?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi is correct. Geography for Lacovia. Mornay Diablotin is the highest point on which Caribbean country?
Antigua and Barbuda.
That's incorrect. Dominica. Spalding. Geography. Pic La Selle is the highest point on which Caribbean country?
That would be
St. Kitts.
That's incorrect. Haiti. Music and audio clue for Lacovia. Listen to the following clip and identify the title of this song.
My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it always. Phone music, I shook my skin and
Feeling can't hold us. Feeling can't hold us. Feeling can't hold us.
That's incorrect. Can't hold us. Feeling can't hold us, judges? Can't hold us is what I have. Spalding, music and audio clue. Listen to the following clip and identify the title of this song.
No, this way. This way, like,
That is
not this way. No.
It will rain.
Not this way, not this way, not this way. Not this way!
Incorrect. Fine china. Chemistry for Lacovia. During the electrolysis of dilute sodium chloride, what is first obtained at the cathode?
Anode.
Incorrect. Hydrogen gas. Spalding, chemistry. During the electrolysis of dilute sulfuric acid, what is first obtained at the anode?
That is sulfur
That is-
dioxide. Sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide!
Incorrect. Oxygen gas. Mathematics for Lacovia. A triangle has an area of 144 meters squared and a base of 18 meters. What is the perpendicular height of the triangle measured from this base?
This time, sorry.
That would be
25 meters square.
That's incorrect. 16 meters. Mathematics for Spaldings. The square of the hypotenuse of a triangle is 169 centimeters squared. If the square of one side is 144 centimeters squared, what is the length of the other side?
149 squared. Let's go to 149. Squared.
That is
12, 12. 12!
Incorrect. 5 centimeters. Theatre and cinema, a visual clue for Lacovia. Look at the monitor and identify this person, please.
George Brown.
George Brown.
That's incorrect. That's my good friend Louis Marriott. Give me a call, Louis. Theatre and cinema for Spalding. Your visual clue. Look at the monitor and identify this person, please.
Faye Ellington.
Very good. And that bell signifies the end of the opening challenge for this evening, for this second in this double header. Scores in the match so far, Lacovia High are on 1 point, Spalding High on 2 points, just ahead. It's time now to pause for today's Digicel viewer's question. Our viewer's question comes from the category Biology. The question is, the function of which valve is to prevent backflow of blood into the right atrium? Answers will be accepted only by text messaging. Send your text message to 422-QUIZ. That's 422-7849. The first 5 persons who answer correctly will receive a prize of a credit to their Digicel account. When we come back, it will be time for the Speed Challenge. Don't go anywhere. Schools Challenge Quiz 2014 returns after these messages. Welcome back to Schools Challenge Quiz 2014. You're watching the 6th match in round 1. Scores in the match so far, Lacovia High on 1, Spalding High just ahead on 2. It's now time for the Speed Challenge, in which teams can answer as many questions as possible during 3 separate 60-second periods. Lacovia High, it's time for your first minute in the Speed section. May I please have 1 minute on the clock for Lacovia High. In the Bible, Aceldama was a plot of land purchased with the bribe taken by which betrayer?
Judas.
That's right. Hepatitis is an inflammation of which organ of the body?
lungs.
Incorrect. Liver. Spell palatial.
pass.
P-A-L-A-T-I-A-L. Who is the state minister for local government in Jamaica? Sorry?
No Alaska.
Incorrect. Colin Fagan. In which Caribbean country is Pico Duarte?
Dominica.
Incorrect. Haiti. What is the capital of Chile?
Santiago.
That's right. Who composed the opera La Traviata?
Pass.
Giuseppe Verdi. 281 is the electronic configuration of which element?
Sodium.
That's right. What is the value of the 3 in 3211 base 4?
Pass.
192. Who played the role of Tony Stark in the movie Iron Man 3?
Oh, Tony Stark. Oh. Iron Man. Pass.
Pass.
Robert Downey Jr. And that bell means the end of your first minute. Well done. We move now to Spalding High for their first minute in the speed section. In the Bible, 1,100 pieces of silver was the reward for which betrayer?
It is Barbas.
Sorry?
Barbas.
Incorrect. Delilah named the digestive juice secreted by the liver and stored in the gall bladder.
Bile.
That's right. Spell convalesce.
That is CONVESLIS.
That's incorrect. CONVALESCE. Who is Jamaica's local government minister?
No one I shot.
That's right. In which Caribbean country is Pico Real del Turquino?
Dominica.
Sorry?
Dominica.
That's incorrect. Cuba. What is the capital of Taiwan?
Taipei.
That's right. Who composed the opera Carmen?
Beethoven.
Samuel Selvan.
Incorrect. George Bizet. 283 is the electronic configuration of which element?
It is aluminum.
That's right. What is the value of the 6 in 613 base 7?
Pass.
Pass.
294. Who played the role of Pepper Potts in the movie Iron Man 3?
Pass.
Gwyneth Paltrow. In which country in the New World was Hernan Cortez twice elected mayor?
It is
Cuba.
Cuba.
Cuba came, I believe, just before the bell. Judges? Well done for your first minute Spalding High. We move over now to Lacovia High for their second minute in the speed challenge. Which was the first island in the New World that Hernan Cortez visited?
Hispaniola.
That's right, or Santo Domingo. Which city will host the 2014 Winter Olympics?
Quito.
Quito.
Incorrect. Sochi. What is the refractive index of crown glass to 2 decimal places?
1.33.
Incorrect. 1.52. What does the Spanish word mismo mean?
Miss.
Walk.
Incorrect. Same. Which Caribbean author wrote the 1997 novel School Days?
Earl of this.
Incorrect. Patrick Chamoiseau. Titchfield was the former name of which parish capital?
This one on.
Capital, Port Antonio. Which book of the Bible immediately precedes Nehemiah?
Nehemiah.
Esther.
Sorry?
Esther.
Incorrect. Ezra. What kind of protein is produced by the lymph cells for destroying germs?
Peptide.
Incorrect. Globulin. Form an adjective from punish.
Polishing.
Punishment.
Okay, I heard several answers, judges. Punishing. The judges will accept punishing. Well done, Lacovia, for your second minute. Head back over now to Spalding for your second minute. Which stadium will host the opening ceremony of the Rio 2016
Rio de
Olympics in Brazil?
Rio de
Rio de Janeiro.
We wanted the stadium. It's the Maracana Stadium. What is the refractive index of diamond to 2 decimal places?
2.60.
Close, 2.42. What does the Spanish word nunca mean?
To eat.
Never.
I heard to eat first. It is indeed never, judges. Which Jamaican author wrote the novel An Absence of Ruins?
Glad McKay.
Incorrect, Orlando Patterson. St. Thomas in the Vale was merged into which present-day parish?
St. Thomas and the Vale.
Central
Incorrect, St. Catherine. Which book of the Bible immediately precedes 1 Samuel?
Yes, that's the First Kings. Second Kings.
Incorrect, Ruth. What protein is critical for the clotting of the blood?
Thrombin.
Sorry?
Thrombin.
Incorrect, fibrinogen. Form an adjective from 5.
5. Fifth.
Fifth is correct. In local government circles, what does KSAC stand for?
Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation.
That's right. In which country is the headquarters of the World Tourism Organization?
That is Geneva.
That's incorrect. Spain. Good guess, though. Well done, Spalding, for your second minute. Let's head back over to Lacovia now for their third and final minute in the speed section. In local government circles, what does JALGO stand for?
Jamaica Local Government Officers.
Okay, Jamaica Association of Local Government Officers, JALGO. In which country is the headquarters of the Food and Agricultural Organization, the FAO?
Argentina.
Incorrect, Italy. Tirana is the capital of which country?
Albania.
That's right. What is another name for an 8th note in music?
Semiquaver.
Incorrect. Quaver is the answer. Simply quaver. In which group of the periodic table is tantalum?
22.
Correct. 5. What is 0.0476 correct to 2 significant figures?
Pass.
0.048. Who plays the role of Clark Kent in the 2013 movie Man of Steel?
Man of Steel. Pass.
Henry Cavill, or Cavill. Indian Wars is the name given in the U.S. to the series of conflicts between the federal government and which people?
The Indian people.
Judges, Native Americans. Well done, Lacovia, for your third and final minute. Spalding, we come back to you now for your third and final minute in the speed challenge. Kigali is the capital of which country?
Pass.
Rwanda. What is another name for the whole note in music?
Semi-brief.
Semi-breve. Judges heard something else first. In which group of the periodic table is manganese?
Manganese, that is 2.
Incorrect. 7. What is 0.00992 correct to 2 significant figures?
0.0099.
Wow. No, 0.0099. Who plays the role of Lois Lane in the 2013 movie
Pass.
Man of Steel? Amy Adams. Give another name for the first Boer Wars of 1880-1881.
Pass.
The first Anglo-Boer War or the first Transvaal War? Which of golf's 4 major tournaments is the last one in which Tiger Woods secured victory?
US Opens.
That's correct. What is the name of the point from which the length of all torque arms are measured?
Pivot.
Pivot point. Judges, what does the Spanish Juan tiene un hijo mean?
Pass.
Juan has a son. Who wrote the... And we won't have time to complete that question. That is the end of the speed challenge for this evening. Scores in the match so far: Lacovia High on 7, Spalding High just ahead on 11. It's anyone's game. When we come back, it will be time for an exciting buzzer challenge, which will decide who will move on to the second round. Stay tuned. Schools Challenge Quiz returns right after this. Welcome back to Schools Challenge Quiz 2014. You're watching the 6th match in round 1, and the scores are Lacovia High on 7, Spalding High on 11. Let's get into the buzzer challenge. Teams must press the buzzer and wait to be identified, please, before giving their answer. Now, 2 points will be added for each correct answer, but teams will lose 2 points if the answer is incorrect. Teams, time to gear up with your quick fingers, quick thinking, and fast answers, which could put you one step closer to winning the championships. May I please have 4 minutes on the clock, and we begin as usual with Bible knowledge. Benjamin and Joseph were sons of Jacob. How many other siblings did they both Spalding High?
Both have together. Both have,
That is
None.
That's incorrect. 11. Biology. Saprophytes are organisms that feed on what kind of plant? Spalding High.
Decade.
Decaying or dead plants, judges. English language. The adjective mephitic is used to describe odors. Does it pertain to appealing or offensive odor? Spalding High.
Offensive.
That's right. Local and international affairs, a visual clue. Teams, look at the following clip and identify this person. No one? That's Bill Gates. Chemistry. 6.023 multiplied by 10 to the 23 per mole is whose constant? Avogadro. Music and audio clue. Listen to the following clip, teams, and identify this singer, please. Lacovia High.
Jacure.
That's right. General knowledge. Specifically, what is the cross between a male tiger and a lioness known as? That's a tiglon or a tigon. Spanish. How do you say I will go in Spanish? Lacovia High.
Tengo.
Incorrect. Yo iré. Geography. The northeast and southeast trade winds converge near the equator to form which zone? The Intertropical Convergence Zone. Theater and cinema, a visual clue. Teams, look at the following clip and identify this person, please. Melissa Leo. Information technology. The term modem is derived from a contraction of 2 words describing the function carried out by the device. What are these words? Spalding High.
Demodulation.
Modulation and demodulation.
Very good. History, specifically, which war started in Jamaica in 1795? Lacovia High.
Maroon War.
Okay, we want it specifically. Judges, will you accept? It is the Second Maroon War. Mathematics. A length of rope is divided into 3 pieces in the ratio 2 to 5 to 7. The shortest piece is 16 centimeters. How long is the rope? (112 centimeters). Physics. What was the nationality of the physicist Archimedes? Greek. Sport, a visual clue. Look at the monitor and identify this person. That's Tim Duncan of the NBA. Jamaican heritage. Complete the Jamaican proverb. Patient man. Spalding High.
Right donkey.
Red donkey.
Right donkey.
That's right. French. What article is la chaussure? Shoe. Literature. Which sonnet, written by 19th century poet Elizabeth Barrett Browning, begins, "How do I love thee? Let me count the ways." That's sonnet number 43. Art. The Jamaican painting Mother and Child shows a child sitting on a chamber pot beside a bed on which his mother lies looking at him. Which artist painted this Lacovia High?
Watson.
Barrington Watson is correct. Bible knowledge. And that bell signifies the end of the match. Scores in the match look to be Lacovia High on 7, Spalding High on 17. Here now is the answer to today's Digicel viewers question. The answer is tricuspid valve or right atrioventricular valve. Congratulations to our winners. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap things up here on School's Challenge Quiz. Welcome back. Your winner is Spalding High. We invite the captains now to shake hands in keeping with School's Challenge Quiz tradition. Captains. In a well-played match, the final scores are Lacovia High on 7 points, Spalding High on 17. Spalding High is coached by Paul Morgan and Ibrook Alamo Palmer. And Lacovia High is coached by Howard Reed and Simon Campbell. Thank you, coaches. Spalding High will now advance to round 2 of the competition. And join us again on Monday at 6:30 p.m. when Marlene will be back and Merle Grove High takes on St. Andrew Technical High in the 7th match in School's Challenge Quiz. From all of us here at TVJ's School's Challenge Quiz, I'm Jean-Paul Manu. Pleasant viewing.
Well, this is what we came here for, and this is what we have done. So we are looking forward to the second round. And the team who's playing us, look out for us.